21 AI Wrestlers Are Wrestling. We have got some great action for you here tonight, but before we get into any of that, if you are new here, please could you go down and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the action here at N-FHW. Right, episode 21, we are going to kick off with two great in-ring competitors, so let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
To episode 21. This is the opening contest of Chamber 1 Introducing first, representing No More Heroes, J.K. Roberts.
So yes, hello and welcome to episode 21, AI Wrestlers Are Wrestling, and we have got the leader of No More Heroes in action here. And it's been a while since we've seen J.K. Roberts, I believe, but he is back now. No More Heroes will be on the scene. But what a challenge J.K. Roberts has got here today.
And introducing their opponent. This is Cieran Donnelly.
So yeah, J.K. Roberts taking on the former Ascension champion, Cieran Donnelly. J.K. Roberts is no stranger to that Ascension belt. He held it back in Full House Wrestling. But of course, this is a non-title matchup. The Ascension title will be being defended later on here today. But for now, this match is just all about pride. All about getting that win, moving up in the rankings here at N-FHW. And a quick shout out as well, if you would like to help support this channel, we do have a Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Ninqueso. If you'd like to head over, check things out. Depending on the tiers, we've got different rewards for you over there. And we will start having competitions soon to give away gifts once we get a few more members. So if you'd like to help us out, that is much appreciated. But even if you don't want to do the Patreon, the best way of helping this channel out is to give this video a like, give it a share, and most importantly, give it a sub. We are approaching 100 subs. We would love to get into triple digits. But anyway, let us get our attention back to this opening contest as Cieran Donnelly in control over J.K. Roberts. Backbreaker! Oh, what a move there by Donnelly. As Donnelly gets J.K. up. Oh, just drops J.K. on his head. Oh my God. How unsafe is that Donnelly? He just does not care about his opponent. But J.K. managing to create some distance, trying to build some momentum here on Donnelly. Hits that clothesline. Oh, and a third. Donnelly now rattled. As J.K. cautiously approaching him in the corner. Doesn't want to make a mistake at this time. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Referee for this contest is Stacy. It's hard to tell her apart from our two other lady referees. But once you know, you know. Oh, a lovely neck breaker. J.K. returning the favour, dropping Donnelly on his head. And J.K. gets Donnelly up, plants him with the Falcon Arrow. Too close to the ropes, though. J.K. moving away, going for the cover. And that is going to be it.
Here's your winner, J.K. Roberts.
J.K. Roberts picking up the victory here at episode 21 over Cieran Donnelly. But as I said, the Ascension title will be defended, and it is gonna be defended in our next match. And what a match this is gonna be. It's our first ever casket match. So let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
For the Ascension Championship, and will be held under casket match rules. Introducing the challenger. This is
Elton Prince with the opportunity here to claim that Ascension title. Of course, he's already got that pinfall victory over the current champion. Despite the controversial situation, how that went down, it earned him a spot here at episode 21 to challenge for the belt. Although the champion did insist on this stipulation of a casket match. And you gotta think a casket match is gonna favour the champion here. The size difference, how is Elton Prince gonna get Oni into that casket? Is there even a casket big enough to fit Oni in?
And introducing the current reigning and defending Ascension Champion. This is Oni.
And there he is, the current champion, Oni. Of course, he did the unthinkable, picking that belt up by pinning Doug Williams, who at the time was not only the Ascension title holder, but he was also the N-FHW champion. And you've got to wonder, is that going to get Oni a title shot for the main belt down the line somewhere? But I'm sure Oni is not looking past this match. He wants some retribution on Elton Prince, who has been making his life a bit of a pain as of late. So as we have stated earlier, this is a casket match. So there are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, and there are no disqualifications. The only way to win this match is by placing your opponent into the coffin and closing the lid. This is a first here at N-FHW. We have never had a casket match here before. And one of these two will be walking away with that title. That's what it's all about, the Ascension Championship. And there is the casket. I mean, look at the size of that. We had to find an extra big casket to make sure that Oni could actually fit inside. So we are off. Elton Prince taking Oni down. Good move there by Prince, going for the legs of the big man. Oh, Oni taking a big bump to the outside. But already fighting back. So yeah, like I said, not only do you have to get your opponent inside that coffin, you also have to close the lid as well. And there are no rules in this match at all. Well, apart from that one rule of getting them in the coffin. There's Oni coming round to the casket. Opening the lid. Ready to place Elton Prince inside. But Prince fighting back. And I don't think you're going to see too much technical wrestling in this one. This is just going to be an all-out brawl. There's Oni sending Prince back into the ring. Oh, Prince once again going down to those legs, taking Oni down. And that is a good tactics by Elton. Driving those knees into the... Oh, one to the face. But Oni still on his feet. And Elton Prince just bounces off the bigger man. As Oni just drops that big hammer down across the chest. Oh, Oni going over to that casket. Can't quite... Elton in the casket. He's in trouble. All Oni needs to do now is get that lid closed. But Elton Prince... not hanging around, getting out of there. Prince with those elbows to the midsection. And both men just brawling away here. Elton trying to build some momentum here. DDT! DDT on the floor. Oh, sends Oni into the lid of the coffin. And Elton Prince in control here. But not for long. As both men just crashing into each other. Big clothesline takes Elton Prince down. Oh, Oni, what's he looking for here? Gets Prince up. Oh, powerbomb over the coffin. And you can see how that lid is domed. That would not have been pleasant. And Oni now with a shovel. But Prince making sure he didn't get hit with that. And now Prince driven into that coffin face first. Big headbutt there. And once again, fired into the coffin. Big clothesline takes Prince down. And like I predicted, this match is not a technical masterclass. It is just an all-out brawl between two people who definitely don't like each other. And once again, we have got the lid lifted up. But where is Oni going? He's going back under the ring. Obviously, he was not happy with a shovel. He wanted a kendo stick. Oh, and just connects to the head. But Elton disarming the bigger man. Firing up now with those kendo sticks. But now Oni just trading blows here. Big headbutt to the back of the head. Sends Elton Prince down. Misses that leg drop though. This could be the opening that Prince needs. Drives Oni into the side of the coffin. Oh, Elton Prince gets Oni in there. Can he close the lid? No. No, he can't. As Oni just powers the lid open. Elton going to need to wear down the big man if he wants to close that lid on him. And the crowd not happy with what they're seeing here. don't think Elton Prince is particularly a fan favourite here tonight. Big clothesline. Elton Prince driving Oni's face into his knee. Elton Prince comes over for that shovel. Can't capitalise, but gets that lovely running kick. Now the action back into the ring. It's going to be easier, I think, for Prince to get Oni into the coffin from the ring. Oh, beautiful boot! Oni in trouble once again. Prince just needs to shut that casket lid. Can he close that lid? He is desperately trying. Oni fighting back. Oni manages to get himself free there. And now Oni with those steel steps. And remember, there are no disqualifications. Those steel steps are as legal as a wrist lock. Not sure what Prince was going for there, but I don't think he got what he wanted. He's going to try again. Over the top. Oh, there's that kick. Turning Oni inside out. As Prince, that second row. Cameraman standing behind the coffin, not the best place there. Someone have a word. Prince with a drop kick. Oh, drops the leg. Now back to the outside. Oni with another set of steps. Oh, just hurls them at Elton Prince, who just goes down like a sack of spuds. Oh, Oni just dropping all his weight onto the back of Elton. There's that big leg drop. Elton Prince could be out of it. Oh, as Oni just sits down on Elton. Elton probably had some ribs just cave in after that. But Oni not capitalising here, just wasting time. I'm not sure what's going through Oni's head there. Drops an elbow. Perhaps he realises just how far away he is from that coffin. There's Oni just walking around the ring. And Elton Prince, that gave Elton Prince so much time to recuperate. A big mistake there by Oni. Oh, we just taste that shovel. Two big shots to the noggin. And Elton just launches it at him. Prince firing up with those shots. Big club to the back. Oni down to a knee. And a big clothesline to the back of the head. Both men down. Both men have given it their all so far in this match. The either is right for the pickings. And there's another shovel attack to the leg this time. Oh, Oni misses that big hammer shot. Oh, Oni just sitting on the chest of Elton Prince, who has just been squashed into that floor. Now it's Prince's turn to taste that shovel. But Elton Prince managing to fight back up. As Prince sends Oni back into the ring. Top rope, holding on. Oh, but can't hold on from that. Prince going up to that top rope. Big splash from the top. And what is this match taking out of each other here? Now with a sledgehammer. Driving to the midsection of Oni and a big kick. Elton Prince definitely impressing me here. Sending Oni back into the ring. Oni into that coffin. Prince just needs to close. Where is Prince going? Prince wasting time here. Just needs to close that lid. He's going for it. Can he get that lid closed? We can! And we've got a new champion!
New Ascension Champion, Elton Prince.
Elton Prince managing to close the lid here on Oni to become the Ascension Champion. And what an impressive victory there for Elton Prince. But we can't afford to hang around. We have still got more action for you. And now it is time for a gauntlet match.
The following contest is a 6-man gauntlet match. Introducing the first competitor. From Demolition, this is Crush.
So yes, we have got a 6-man gauntlet match. If you don't know the rules of a gauntlet match, what kind of wrestling fan are you? But let me go over them. 2 men will start in the ring. When one is pinned or made to submit or eliminated in any way, a next competitor will come down. And this will keep going on until all the men have entered the competition and one man remains standing at the end. So let's just say Crush is going to have a hard time winning this one here tonight.
Introducing our next competitor.
And so is this next one as well.
This is Giant Haystacks.
Giant Haystacks, the second entrant. This is going to be interesting. 2 big men, but Crush giving up size and power here, I'd imagine. And let's just say either of these two are going to have one hell of a tough time going all the way through this gauntlet. Conditioning is going to be on a next level to be able to hope to succeed in staying here and beating 5 other opponents. But you never know what is going to happen here in N-FHW. Giant Haystacks in the ring. Crush and Haystacks. Our referee for this contest is Stacey, as she calls for the bell. And look at the size of Haystacks. I mean, Crush is like 6'7", 6'8" himself, but he just looks tiny compared to giant Haystacks here. And Crush keeping the big man down, stomping on the back of the head, but look at that kick. Oh, a lovely knee, takes Haystacks off his feet. And a big jumping kick there by Crush. Sends Haystacks off the rope, big back elbow. Oh, neck breaker, Crush. Doing what he needs to do here, but the action on the outside, this could be dangerous, I think, for Crush. He doesn't want this to turn into an all-out brawl, even though that is what Crush is known for. Oh, reversal, sending Haystacks, into the barriers. Russian leg sweep. Oh, lovely float round there by Crush, showing some agility. Oh, big chop to the noggin there of Crush, sends him down. And it's not often that you see Crush just manhandled like this. Giant Haystacks just standing on the midsection there. And I'm not sure if the referee's got... I don't think our referee's got a count going. I wasn't under the impression that this was a no count out. But Stacey not counting these men. Just letting them go at it here on the outside. But Haystacks sent back in. Big jumping punch takes down Haystacks. Crush sending Haystacks off the ropes. Another big punch. There's a cover. Just a 1 count. Giant Haystacks kicking out on 1. Oh, Crush gets Haystacks up. Into a go to sleep. Realises too close to the ropes though. And there's a cover. Oh, nearly a 3. Can't quite put him away with that though. Haystacks, lovely roll, just running into Crush. There's a pin from Haystacks. And just a 1 count. Crush returning the favour. Big headbutt. And you've got to wonder, what is this match taking out of both of these men? There are still 4 more competitors to come after one of these have been eliminated. And I honestly can't see either of these two going the whole way now. I don't think Haystacks quite has the cardio conditioning for this. And I think just the sheer beating that Crush has taken from the hands of Haystacks is going to stop his momentum as well. Crush to the outside. Haystacks, no. Oh, big shoulder tackle from the top. What is Haystacks thinking? He could kill Crush by doing that. But Crush seems to be alive, still fighting back. These AI wrestlers that are wrestling. Pretty tough crowd. Crush stamping to the back. Oh, big kick to the face. And again, we've got no count for these wrestlers on the outside, as the crowd seem to be going very, very blurry. I'm not sure why they do that. I'm sure they never used to, but they just started doing it after one of the updates. Look at them. Where's their definition gone? Jeez. But anyway, let's focus back on Crush and Haystacks. As Crush drops those knees to the back. And I think someone needs a word with our referee here today to explain the rules of a gauntlet match to them. We can have count-outs, you know. Both men just firing up. Oh, lovely uppercut. Takes Haystacks down. Crowd is going wild. And we need this action to get back into the ring here. Oh, big punch by Crush. Now brawling over by our ring announcer and our timekeeper. If I was them, I would hide under the desk with me. Big knee takes Haystacks down. But again, we can't. Our referee doesn't seem to want to count these two out, so we need the action to get back into the ring here, because there will be no eliminations here on the outside. Oh, reversal into my desk. Oh, and Crush sent into my neck chair. Please get back in the ring. Crush back in the ring, thankfully. Haystacks in control. Picks up Crush. Oh, tombstone maybe. Tombstone pile driver to Crush. And there's a pinfall. Pin attempt even. Just a 2. Crush showing some amazing resilience here. But what is this battle taken out of these two? Whoever's victorious here, I can't see lasting too much longer. Oh, Crush misses that spear. Gets Haystacks up onto his shoulders, drives that knee. There's a pin. Oh, but just a 2. Somehow Haystacks kicking out. And now Crush going up to that top rope. Big punch from the top. How are these men still alive? And once again, just brawling on the outside. Haystacks looking for a tombstone on the arena floor. That is going to be it. Crush is going to be dead. Both men are down. Crush is not moving. Haystacks slowly back up to his feet. All he needs to do now is just roll Crush into the ring and get that pin. Crush just still not moving. Slowly coming up now. But Haystacks Oh, Crush still with fight left inside him. Oh, misses that big punch. But Crush fighting back up. And the big kick takes Haystacks down. The fight in these two men is just something else. They're definitely giving it their all here tonight at episode 21. And Crush, strangely, trying to turn this into a wrestling match. Haystacks off, misses the spear attempt again, and a big line by Haystacks. Surely that's going to be enough. And mercifully it is over for Crush. But the action's not going to stop. Our next competitor's on his way down already.
Making his way to the ring, Elton Phantasma.
Elton Phantasma giving up some size here, but what can Haystacks have left in the tank? Elton Phantasma, winner of the season 1 of the Wednesday Night Wars, into a runner, takes Haystacks over, cover, and that is going to be it.
Haystacks has been eliminated.
Crush and Haystacks just obliterated each other.
Making his way to the ring, Kendo Nagasaki.
Oh, and what a matchup this is going to be. Kendo Nagasaki against a pretty much fresh Elton Phantasma, as Giant Haystacks limping back to the locker room. Forearm smash there by Nagasaki. And Phantasma, the slightly smaller of these two men. But don't let that count him out. Big kick to the face. Nagasaki now just working on the arms of Phantasma. Drives those knees into the back. Oh, drives that knee into the head, but Phantasma back up, but not for long. Phantasma fighting back here. Lovely tilt and whirl backbreaker. And a beautiful drop kick. Nagasaki to the outside, but straight back in. Snapmare takedown. Elton Phantasma wrenching the neck of Nagasaki. Drops the legs to the midsection. Springboard splash. Beautiful maneuver by Elton Phantasma, who loves that high-flying attack style. Nagasaki, snap suplex, takes Phantasma over. Oh, and a beautiful moonsault there by Kendo Nagasaki. As Kendo bringing the fight here to Phantasma. Gets him up on his shoulders. Just snake eyes into the corner. now with that kick to the back. Oh, lovely Spanish fly. There's a pin. Just a 1 count. Springboard into a wheelbarrow. Bulldog connects. Beautiful maneuver by El Dolor Fantasma. But Nagasaki driving that knee into his face. Picks him up. Powerbomb. Holds on. Spins him through. Drives that knee. Oh, and Kendo Nagasaki. But Fantasma just keeping up after that. But Nagasaki not letting that faze him at all. Another springboard moonsault. And remember, there are still 2 more competitors in this match. And these two giving it their all here in the ring. There's Fantasma up onto the shoulders. Big discus punch. Fantasma out onto the apron. Oh, drop kicks. Takes Fantasma to the outside. Nagasaki on the outside, following up. Interesting little kick there by Kendo Nagasaki. Now just waiting for Fantasma. What has he got planned here? Up onto his shoulders. Into a knee. We have seen that many times here today. And that is going to be it for Fantasma. Oh, but what a challenge. What a challenge for Kendo Nagasaki. El Gran Queso, the first ever N-FHW champion, a 2-time champion holder. And here he is in the ring. Kendo Nagasaki booting him in the face though. And Kendo Nagasaki not letting the accolades of Queso intimidate him at all. Bringing the fight to Queso. And what a feather in the cap if Kendo Nagasaki can eliminate Queso here. Big forearm. El Gran Queso hasn't been able to get out the gate here. Off the ropes. Misses that kick. Queso up. Misses the knee. And a big forearm shot to the back. Misses that spear. Oh, big line by Queso. Moonsault. Queso up to that top rope. Oh, missing that top rope moonsault, but manages to stay in control. And Queso now dropping the leg on the back of the head. Another moonsault. Queso on fire here. Going up to the top ropes. He's looking for that splash. There it is, the big splash. Oh, but just a 2. Kendo Nagasaki manages to kick out. Queso missing that moonsault, going to the well one too many times. Nagasaki into the corner with that big line. Sends Queso out. Oh, Queso Manages to avoid that double axe handle, but a lovely springboard moonsault. Springboard moonsault by Kendo Nagasaki. Sends Queso off the ropes, missing that spear. I don't think anyone's ever hit that spear. Queso. Power slam. And a moonsault. Big kick to the back. Queso up to that top rope again. And another big splash connects. Nagasaki back on his feet. World's strongest slam. And that is it for Nagasaki.
Nagasaki has been eliminated.
Oh, and here we go.
Making his way to the ring, Ventos.
Two men that know each other well. Ventos, a former N-FHW champion. They met at episode 1 in the finals of the N-FHW championship, where Queso was successful on that occasion. Lovely Japanese arm drag. Drop kick. Queso on top of Ventos here. But Ventos up to that second, misses that punch. Queso to the outside. He was playing mind games there with the mathematical genius. Queso, springboard runner from the top to the outside. Queso just planting Ventos' face onto the apron. Both men just brawling on the outside. Oh, Ventos thrown back in. Here comes Queso. Ventos gets Queso up. Drops him into the corner, and that is a long way down. But Queso back up already. Into the corner, a couple of big hits, lovely jumping, spinning back kick by Queso. But Ventos, big clothesliney, sweepy thing. Ventos gets Queso up. Oh, just launches him onto the arena floor. Dropping the elbow. Remember, these are the last two men in this gauntlet match. The orders were determined randomly. But what a strong positioning for Ventos to come out 6th. Misses that line. Oh, big atomic drop. Springboard runner. Queso up. DDT. Ventos, big kick to the top of the head of Queso. Queso got that armbar, looking for a submission here, but Ventos rolls through, drives the knee into the top of the head. Queso fighting out. Oh, just as I was saying, nobody hits that spear. El Gran Queso does. And wins the match with it.
This is your winner, El Gran Queso.
El Gran Queso hitting that big spear to pick up the victory here in the gauntlet match. And rest assured, you should never underestimate what El Gran Queso can do. But now it is time for the N-FHW title. So let us head on down to ringside
The following
for this one.
is for one fall and is for the N-FHW Championship. Introducing first, the Ultimate Warrior.
So there is the challenger, the Ultimate Warrior, earning this title shot from winning that Battle Royal a couple of weeks back on the Saturday Showdown. What a formidable force the Ultimate Warrior is.
And introducing the current reigning and defending N-FHW Champion. He is British wrestling legend, Doug Williams.
And there he is, the current champion, Doug Williams, who picked up that belt by defeating El Gran Queso, ending Queso's second run with the title. And he has held it ever since. And I must say that I think Doug Williams is the most prolific in-ring champion we've ever had. He has been wrestling so many matches. Almost every week he is in action, sometimes twice a week. Of course, both of these men are coming off the losses they had at the Saturday Showdown. Ultimate Warrior lost to the Macho Man. And Doug Williams lost to someone else whose name temporarily escapes me. If you know, put it down in the comments. Just checking my notes here. Oh, Kurt Angle, that's who he lost to. How can I forget Kurt Angle? But anyway, that was yesterday. This is today. They need to forget their losses. They need to focus on the job in hand. And our referee for this contest is Casey. With Doug Williams driving that knee down. In control here, taking the Warrior over to the ropes. Oh, big back body drop, sends Williams to the outside. Warrior staying in the ring, driving Williams face first into the canvas. Suplex takes Williams over. Big clubbing blow to the back. The Ultimate Warrior going up to that top rope. What is the Warrior looking for here? Just a big chop. Williams is down as the Warrior brings him up onto his shoulder. Power slam. Just a 1 count. Doug Williams kicking out. Now both men on the outside. Williams going for that roll up, but of course there are no pinfalls on the outside. Referee with the count going. Title can only change hands on a pinfall or submission. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Williams now going to work on the shoulder, on the arm, hitting that boot to the lower back. Williams leaving the ring, coming back in. Okay, questionable decisions there by Doug Williams. Both men onto that apron, but Warrior, both men seem a little bit confused here. Big back elbow takes the Warrior down. Williams needs to out-wrestle the Warrior here. He doesn't want to get drawn into a brawl. He needs to keep that pace slower. He needs to manipulate the joints of the Ultimate Warrior, in my opinion. Double underhook takes the Warrior up. Oh, lovely little maneuver by Doug Williams. I think if the Warrior draws Doug Williams into a brawl, it's definitely going to favour the Warrior. Doug up to that top rope. Elbowy splashy thing. There's a cover. Just a 1 count. Ultimate Warrior kicking out. Sends Warrior into the corner. Oh, Doug Williams going to work on the leg of the Warrior. But Warrior fighting back. Sends Williams off the ropes. Misses the clothesline. Doug Williams connects with one of his own. Big back body drop. Oh, lovely shoulder tackle. Takes the Warrior off his feet. Just a 2 count. Oh, big forearm shot by the Warrior and pressing Doug Williams above his head. Williams, long way down. There's a cover. 2 count. But the Warrior in control. Dropping the leg over the back of the arm of Williams. Williams to the outside, but quickly back in. Sends Warrior into the corner. Oh, looking for that chaos theory, I think, but the Warrior had it scouted. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Ultimate Warrior in control. Big clubbing blows. Oh, there's a big splash. Could that be it? Have we got a new champion? Just a 2, but so close. Doug Williams barely getting his shoulder off of the canvas. And another big splash. And another cover. And that is going to be it.
Here is your winner and the new N-FHW champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior picking up the victory here and becoming the new N-FHW champion. What an impressive win by the Warrior. But we are not going to hang around because we have got our first ever ladies title deeds match.
The following contest is our title deeds match.
See?
Introducing our first competitor. This is Miss Perfect.
So yeah, this is a title deeds match, which means hanging above the ring is a contract for the winner to get a shot at the N-FHW women's title whenever they so desire in the next 12 months. And we've got 6 ladies taking part in this match. And only one winner.
Our second competitor, Shotzi.
So the rules for this match are simple. Whoever can retrieve the briefcase from above the ring will be the winner and earn that contract. We've had one other title deeds match in N-FHW before for the gentlemen, in which Ventos won and successfully cashed in against then champion Xander Cooper.
Competitor, Mochi.
But this is our first title deeds match for the ladies.
Introducing our fourth competitor, Bianca Belair. Introducing our fifth competitor, Edith. Introducing our final competitor, this is Donnelly.
So there we are, there are all the ladies taking part in this match. One of them will walk away from here with a guaranteed contract title shot whenever they so choose. So let us know down in the comments which one of these ladies you would like to see walk away with that contract. It's Gigi or Gigi, I'm still not sure how you say her name. I have started watching some wrestling again, but I've not seen her yet on it, so I still don't know. And we are off. You can see the briefcase hanging above the ring. And this is not going to be a technical masterclass, this is just going to be a brawl. Gigi already with the ladders in the ring. Shotzi and Gigi are the only 2 ladies inside. No, is that not Shot? No, sorry, that's Bianca Belair. They're quite small on my little monitor screen here. There's not a lot of room for a big monitor underneath the desk. Oh, Gigi just runs into that ladder from Bianca. Sets the ladders up, but definitely no time to be ascending. Too much action going on to call everything here. The Shotzi with the ladders. Puts them down again though. Now Shotzi left alone in the ring. Setting those ladders up. Shotzi going up. Here comes Edith. Edith in the ring as well. Edith going up. And Miss Perfect's there. Miss Perfect pushing that ladder down. And Miss Perfect unloading on Shotzi. Mochi Mochi gets Gigi up. Plants her on the arena floor. He's got two ladders in the ring. Oh, Bianca Belair pulling out a massive ladder from under the ring and just setting it up on the ring apron and my desk. There's Mochi Mochi over that top rope, crashing down to the floor. Perfect back in the ring, picking up that ladder. It's Bianca Belair just dropped on that ladder. And Edith pounding Miss Perfect's head into the floor. And this is just utter chaos. Oh, Edith over the top onto that ladder. That is not going to be a comfortable landing. Reverse DDT by Bianca Belair there. Shotzi face planted Edith onto that ladder. As Miss Perfect's thrown out of the ring. Shotzi going for a ladder here. Puts it back. Edith with a chair. Connects to the back of Mochi Mochi. The power there, Bianca Belair, running power slam. As Miss Perfect thrown out of the ring, a chair goes flying across the ring. Don't know where that came from. Shotzi with a ladder. Oh, the ladder just falls onto Mochi Mochi. DDT by Bianca Belair. Lovely sliced bread by Shotzi. Abdominal stretch. Oh, lovely maneuver there by Gigi. And there was just too much happening in this ring to be able to call it all. This is just absolute carnage here as Bianca Belair sent over that top rope onto the ladder. And Shotzi launching a chair. Mochi Mochi, powerbomb on Miss Perfect. A ladder has been set up. Mochi Mochi ejected from the ring. Shotzi going up to the top, but Miss Perfect catches her. Shotzi on the outside. Edith to the outside. Miss Perfect takes a ladder. Bianca Belair in there by herself. Ladder has been set up. Everyone else brawling on the outside. Bianca Belair going for that briefcase. I don't think anyone else has noticed. Bianca Belair having a little bit of trouble trying to detach the briefcase, but can she do it? Can she do it? There we go!
Your winner and the title deed holder, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair picking up the victory here, and I don't think the other ladies noticed that she was at the top of the ladder with that briefcase. But either way, Bianca Belair is now the title deeds holder. But we have got some tag team action for you as the N-FHW tag team titles are on the line.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the N-FHW tag team titles. Introducing the challengers, the team of Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, the Rockers.
So there are the challengers, the Rockers. And they've had some interesting matches against Guacamole in singled action over the past few weeks. Shawn Michaels lost and then defeated Guacamole.
Introducing the current champions.
Jannetty beat Guacamole. Shawn Michaels obviously picking up that victory over Guacamole yesterday at the Saturday Showdown.
They are the team of Salsa and Guacamole, the Cheesy Nachos.
And there they are, the two-time tag team champions, the Cheesy Nachos. Picking up that belt, picking up the belts again at episode 20, winning that 4-team tornado tag match. And since then, the Rockers have been on their heels the whole way, looking for this title shot, the title moment of the Rockers. Can they capitalize on it? That is the question. Here we go, just moments away from this one. Got Shawn Michaels starting for the Rockers, Guacamole starting for the Nachos, and we have got Tracy, our referee for this contest, as Michaels' lovely crucifix out the gate. This tag team title match has only got a 10-minute time limit, because tag team matches have been known to go on for a long time. So we have brought in the decision that majority of tag team matches now will have a 10-minute time limit. Oh, a lovely pile driver by Jannetty. So the teams can't afford to hang around. And if you like tag team action here in N-FHW, remember to check out our new show on Tuesdays, the Tuesday Tags, where it is nothing but tag team matches. There's Guacamole on the outside. Jannetty in. Guacamole looking a little bit dazed there. There's Jannetty going up to that top rope. Changes his mind. Turns his attention to Salsa. Questionable maneuver there by Jannetty. But both men missing the drop kicks. Guacamole catches Jannetty though, drives him into that turnbuckle. Of course, the Nachos fighting out in the blue corner. Rockers fighting out of the red corner. Oh, Jannetty, big shot, takes Guacamole down. But there's a tag to Salsa. Jannetty just taking his focus off of the legal man. Tag to Shawn Michaels. And you've got to remember that with that time limit, titles can only change hand on a pinfall or submission. So the time limit rule is definitely advantageous to the champions. And yes, the crowd has pointed out that this is in fact tag team wrestling. As Michaels sends Salsa off the ropes, big back elbow, takes Salsa down. Oh, Michaels tuning up the band, looking for that sweet chin music. Salsa catches him, spins him through, just a double fisty punchy thing. Fisherman suplex, takes Michaels over, and a big shot to Jannetty, and both the Rockers on the floor on the outside. Guacamole sending Michaels back into the ring, as we've had 4 minutes of the time nearly gone. 3 minutes 10. My math ain't great. Where's Fentos when you need him? Lovely fisherman buster there, tag to Guacamole. Just 6.5 minutes of this match remain. As Michaels backbreaker on Guacamole. There's a tag, Jannetty in. Oh, blocked there by Guacamole. But Guacamole can't capitalise. Snap suplex takes Guacamole over. Just choking the life out of Guacamole there. Not something you really see the Rockers do too often. Much more known for their high-flying risk-taking than just choking. Big elbow drop. And another one. And a third. Jannetty driving Guacamole into the corner. Michaels back in. As we are fast approaching the halfway point of this match. Oh, big back elbow takes Guacamole down. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Guacamole managing to kick out. That is a tag indeed. Oh, drop kick to the midsection by Jannetty. Two count, Guacamole managing to kick out. Oh, lovely little maneuver by Jannetty. Tag to Michaels. As we got 4 minutes left of this match. Beautiful moonsault. There's a cover. Salsa breaking it up. Salsa been ejected. Michaels going up to that top rope. Big elbow. As Jannetty, Salsa brawling on the outside. Michaels tuning up the band. Sweet chin music connects. Can Michaels get the pin? As he's crawling over. Michaels with a cover. And that is going to be it.
N-FHW Tag Team Champions, the Rockers.
The Rockers pick picking up the victory here, and they are the new N-FHW Tag Team Champions. Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels have toppled the Cheesy Nachos, but we are not going to hang around. Our penultimate match is about to commence, so let us head on down to ringside.
4-1-4, introducing first, this is Trent 7.
And there he is, Trent 7, back on the main roster here after winning Season 5 of the Wednesday Night Wars, defeating Zachary in the final. But his teammate Pete Dunne took his place after losing that relegation match at episode 20. But it is good to see Trent 7 back in action here on the main shows.
Introducing their opponent.
I don't know much about his opponent here tonight. He is a new face here.
N-FHW debut. He is the 50-pound man, Edward Pony.
The 50-pound man, Edward Pony, debuting here at N-FHW. And what a way to debut. On episode 21 against Trent 7. Like I said, I don't know much about this guy, so it'll be interesting to see what he does here in the ring, how he fares against someone of the caliber of Trent 7. And here we are, Trent 7, Edward Boney, ready to face off, and we've got Gary refereeing this contest. As Trent 7 takes Edward over, reverse suplex, lovely maneuver there. Goes for a cover. Too early to put him away though. Dropping that knee across the arm of the 50-pound man. Driving the knee to the back of the head. Man fighting out with those elbows. Big shot. Oh, blocks that one from Trent 7. And now just exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Who is going to come out on top of this one? Oh, both men just firing up. Trent 7. Big shots to the midsection of Pony. Suplex takes the 50-pound man over. Trent 7 firing up here. But Edward getting a few shots in of his own. Sends Trent 7 to the corner. Cautiously coming in. Gets him up. Big slam. Going up to that second rope. Oh, big elbow. Connects. Just a 2 count. The 50-pound man looking shocked there. And Trent Seven in trouble. As the 50-pound man measuring 7 here. Oh, big back elbow, whatever it was. Clothesline takes the 50-pound man to the outside. Referee has that count going. Trent Seven not waiting though, going to the outside. Gets caught. Just placed on on that guardrail. Big suplex. Trent Seven down on the behind, hands on his feet. Oh, turns the 50-pound man inside out. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Trent Seven can't believe that Edward Pony kicks out of that one. Trent Seven going up to that top rope. Big double axe handle, connects to the noggin. Action spilling out to the outside. Referee has that count going up to a 2 count. As the 50-pound man firing up those elbows. Sending Trent Seven across the arena. Referee up to a 5 count. Oh, the 50-pound man taking that turnbuckle pad off. Referee up to a 7. And that's the cue for Trent Seven to get back in. Oh, figure 4 maybe. No. Just wrenching that leg. Big elbow drop to the chest of Trent Seven. Not sure there was an awful lot of weight behind it though. Driving those knees. Oh, biting now. The 50-pound man, fist drop. And another one. And a third. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Trent Seven managing to kick out. But the 50-pound man measuring him now. What is he looking for here? Oh, he's got the 50-pound dream on. Into a Russian leg sweep. Brutal maneuver there. And that is going to be it.
Here's your winner, Edward Pony.
So Edward Pony with a successful debut here tonight at episode 21 against Trent Seven. But now it is time for our main event of the evening, where the N-FHW ladies title will be being defended inside the Elimination Chamber.
The contest is our Elimination Chamber, and the winner will be the new N-FHW Women's Champion. Introducing our first competitor. This is Ashwa.
So if you don't know how the Elimination Chamber works, there will be 6 ladies taking part in this match. Ashwang is out first, but the first 4 people to come out will be sealed in their little chambers inside the Elimination Chamber. Whoever comes out 5th and 6th will start the match. Then every minute another door will be opened and someone else will be added to the match. You can be eliminated by pinfall or submission. Once eliminated, you are gone. And the winner is the last lady standing. As Ashwang taking her place in that capsule.
And introducing our second competitor. She is the current reigning and defending N-FHW Women's Champion, Yuri Minto.
And there she is, the champion, Yuri Minto. So she will be placed in one of those chambers. She won't be starting in this match. So that is good news for the champion. Although this is going to be one hell of a tough match in which to retain your title. You're going to have to outlast 5 other women. And there is the belt. That is what this is all about. As Yuri Minto takes her place inside her capsule.
And introducing our third competitor. This is AJ.
And AJ with the opportunity of a lifetime here. Looking for a chance to capture that gold. But again, she will be sealed in one of those capsules. And during the match, it is a random order in which they will open. So it's not the order that these ladies come out that the capsules open. It is a random order. There's AJ taking her place. So we've only got one more capsule left. Whoever comes out next will be sealed up. And the last 2
our fourth competitor
will be the ladies that's starting off this match.
This is Kayla Hatton.
And there she is, the first ever N-FHW Women's Champion. She won the title in that tournament. And she's looking to get it back ever since. So we now know the 4 ladies that are going to be starting inside the capsules. And we got 2 women left who will be starting out the match. As Kayla Hatton takes her place.
Our 5th competitor. This is Battle Cat Wilhelmina.
And there she's, another former champion. The lady who dethroned Kayla Hatton. Wilhelmina, who lost the belt to Yuri Minto. And she is looking to get that belt back, but she has got the odds stacked against her tonight, as she'll be starting off this match against the final entrance.
And introducing our final entrance. This is Oscar.
she is, the last lady in this match, Asuka. She'll be starting off this battle with Wilhelmina. Then every 60 seconds, another capsule will open. Another lady will come out until all the capsules have been opened and everyone has been pinned or submitted, and there is only one lady left. Whoever that is will be the N-FHW Women's Champion. And this is going to be so unpredictable. The luck of the draw plays a massive part of this one, as we are just moments away from this kicking off, and we have got Stacey, our referee for this contest. As Asuka in control here over Willow, as the four other women watch on. Oh, octopus stretch there. But Willow just powering out. Willow is such a strong lady. Oh, did you see the power of Willow there? Just launching Asuka over her head into the Samoan drop. There's a pin. Just a 2 count. Willow kicking out. Asuka off the ropes. Oh, ducks the big back elbow. 10 seconds and we will find out who will be joining this battle. There's a cover by Willow. Who will be next out? Oh, it's Kayla Hatton. Kayla Hatton has joined the fray. And this is every lady for herself. Neck breaker. Kayla Hatton firing up on Asuka. But Asuka with that octopus stretch. Kayla Hatton just powering out though. And now Willow. Oh no, just I was about to say Willow and Kayla are teaming up. Things change so quick. Remember, you can be eliminated by pinfall or submission. There are no DQs. Obviously, there are no countouts. And we have got 10 seconds for the next lady joins the battle. It's Kayla Hatton powering out that submission attempt by Asuka. Who will be next? Is that AJ? It is AJ. AJ is in the battle. So Yuri Minto and Ashwang still in their chambers. Just gets leveled there by Willow. AJ with Wilhelmina getting her face rammed into that top turnbuckle. Kayla Hatton getting back into the ring. Oh, AJ just launched there by Willow. And there's another octopus stretch by Asuka. And we've got another lady entering the battle very shortly. Who will it be? Ashwang or the champion, Yuri Minto? Oh, it is Ashwang. Yuri Minto getting lucky here, being the last lady added into this battle. Now we've got 5 women battling it out here. Cover. I think that's Kayla Hatton, but Kayla Hatton kicking out. There's Yuri Minto in her chamber watching on. Big bear hug by Willow. Kayla Hatton in trouble. And soon the N-FHW Women's Champion will be amongst this mayhem. And there we go, Yuri Minto joins the battle here. Turning her attention to Ashwang. Oh, Kayla Hatton, lovely attack there on Willow. But Willow just powering out, stamping to the back of her head. And now all the ladies have been released. No one has been eliminated yet. Willow just planting AJ to the outside. It's quite hard to tell AJ and Kayla Hatton apart on my little tiny monitor screen. It's Kayla Hatton. Oh, plants Wilhelmina. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Willow kicking out. Still no one has been eliminated. There's Ashwang planting Kayla. All 6 ladies back into the centre of the squared circle. Oh, Kayla Hatton with that submission. She has put many women out with that. Can Ashwang find a way out? Kayla Hatton relinquishing the hold. Double suplex there by AJ and Oscar. On to Yurli Minto, but Yurli Minto fighting back on Oscar. Sends her into the corner. Big shoulder tackle. Oh, Kayla Hatton planting AJ into a pin. Just a 2 count. AJ somehow kicking out of that one. And still no one has been eliminated yet. Who is going to be the first person gone? Yurli Minto picked up by Willow, planted. There's a cover. Yurli Minto in trouble. Just a 2. Yurli Minto kicking out. All ladies back into the centre of the ring. Of course, pinfalls don't have to take place inside the ring. They can take place outside as well. AJ, big shots on Ashwang. Yurli Minto down. I don't know what happened there. Oscar planting Willow. There's a cover on Oscar, but just a 2. DDT by Yurli Minto. AJ still stunned. Yurli sent over that top rope. Oh, someone's been eliminated. I think it's Kayla Hatton has gone. Kayla Hatton has been eliminated. She will not be recapturing the belt tonight. So that now leaves us with 5 ladies. Oscar with those kicks on Minto. There's a cover. But Yuri Minto kicking out. Ashwang with a cover on Willow. Just a 1. Wilhelmina sending Ashwang hard into the corner. Big splash into the corner. Ashwang down. Oscar, AJ and Minto brawling on the outside of the ring. As we look inside the leg of AJ, we can see that she is in fact just hollow. There's a cover. AJ's hollow leg in the way though. But just not, well, it wasn't 3. I don't know if it was 1 or 2. Did you see that power display by Ashwang? Stunner by Ashwang, rolls over into that submission. Wilhelmina in trouble. Wilhelmina taps. Wilhelmina has been eliminated. So that now leaves us with AJ, Ashwang, Oscar and Yuri Minto. Ashwang going to the top of the chamber. Ashwang. Oh, misses the big splash from the top of the chamber. And now one of these 4 ladies will walk out with that title. Can Yuri Minto successfully defend here? Or will we see a new champion? And you've got to think there's a big target on the back of Yuri Minto. AJ gets Ashwang up. Drops her into the corner. Oscar with AJ. Lovely counter by AJ. Oh, beautiful kick. Nearly takes Ashwang's head off. There's a cover. Just a 2. Cover on AJ. AJ is gone. Yuri Minto pins AJ. And now we are down to 3. Yuri Minto still here. Of course, she was the last out of that chamber. Oscar been here since the start. Just a 2 count. Ashwang sending Minto over that top rope. Ashwang going up. Big splash to the outside. Ashwang not covering Minto. Gets Minto up. Oh, just sends her inside out. But Oscar catches her looking for a submission. Ashwang just gave up. Ashwang has been eliminated. We are down to the final 2. Yuri Minto and Oscar. The lady who started this match against the lady who was last out of the cubicles. And now one of these 2 women will walk out of here as the champion. But will we have a new champion? Or will Yuri Minto keep hold of that belt? Is Oscar just going to work on the arm? Big knee to the head of Minto. There's a pin. Just a 2 count. Yuli Minto manages to kick out. Oscar sending Minto into that corner. Big forearm shot. Minto gets Oscar up. Oh, into the leg drop. There's a cover. Just a 2. Oscar manages to kick out. Minto now going up to that top rope. Big splash connects. There's a cover. But again, just a 2 count. How is Oscar kicking out? Springboard leg drop. Yuri Minto just stamping away now, driving that knee. Yuri Minto getting frustrated, I think. Everything she has done could not put Oscar away. Belly to belly suplex. There's a cover. And that is going to be it.
And still N-FHW Women's Champion, Yuri Minto.
Yuri Minto retaining her belt here at episode 21. But that is going to be it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the action here at N-FHW.